right, welcome back to the channel, everybody. I'm Super Grognard, and today, as I discussed yesterday, we're going to be taking a look at some other trivia games. Had such a good time with Jeopardy. Well, good and bad time with Jeopardy. I want to see what else was out there. And looking at the skill store, there's Trivia Crack for Alexa. So I don't know about you, but if you remember when Trivia Crack 1 first came out for mobile, it was the best trivia game ever. Really fun. Lots of different topics. Lots of different geographical leaderboards. I thought was kind of interesting. I don't think that's even in anymore, but it was cool at the time. Made a boatload of money. They did Trivia Crack 2. I don't think I've played it since Trivia Crack 1, but really loved that thing, and I want to see if it's the same thing on Alexa, so let's jump right in. Echo, open Trivia Crack. Nice visuals.
All right, it's time to play in Trivia Crack. My name is Willy, and I'll be your host. To start, let's take a look at our teams. How many players do we have?
1.
Great! So it's just you and me. Classic mode is a single round of 6 questions. In challenge mode, you answer as many questions as you can until you get 1 wrong. Should we play classic mode, or are you up for a challenge?
Classic mode.
Now listen up for the first question.
Thank you, Willy. What is the answer to this equation 11 by 11 plus 60? 1. 181. 2. 182. 3. 183.
You're doing that to me right now? God damn, I think it's number 1.
Can you repeat that?
I don't know if I'm supposed to repeat the question answer number or the actual question answer. You didn't teach me yet. It says 1, 2, 3, and then
I didn't quite get that.
181.
What is the answer to this equation 11 by 11 plus 60? 1. 181. 2. 182. 3. 183.
Repeat?
What is the answer to this equation 11 by 11 plus 60? 1. 181. 2. 182. 3. 183.
I don't know if I'm supposed to do 1, 2, 3. 181.
What is the answer to this
come
equation
on,
11
man.
by 11 plus 60? 1. 181.
Right
2.
off the bat,
182.
it's fucked.
3. 183.
181.
What is the answer to this equation 11 by 11
Fucking
plus
doesn't work.
60?
Maybe I'm
1.
supposed to say
181.
answer 1?
2.
Haven't had a tutorial yet.
182. 3. 183.
Answer number 1? Fuck. Teach
You're
people, dude.
done.
What caused the colonists to rebel against Britain? 1. Tea. 2. Wool. 3. Unfair taxes.
Number 3.
Yes, you got it!
Who is an angel in It's a Wonderful Life?
Oh, fuck,
1.
I don't remember.
Clarence. 2. Michael. 3. George Bailey.
Number 2, Michael.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Which state is Albany the capital of?
Oh my god.
1. New York.
Assume it ramps up in
2.
difficulty.
Maine. 3. Massachusetts.
Number 1.
Yeah!
Has very good graphics, background visuals.
Swimming uses more muscles than baseball and football. True or false?
True. What?
Oh, I'm afraid not.
How old was J.R.R. Tolkien when he started writing The Lord of the Rings? 1. 23. 2. 45.
Number 2.
That's the ticket. That was the last question.
You got 5 out of 6 questions right.
Why don't you give it another try? Wanna play again?
Yes.
How many players do we have?
1.
Great! So it's just you and me. Classic
Unfortunately,
mode is a single round of 6 questions.
you already told me
In
this.
challenge mode, you answer as many questions as you can until you get 1 wrong. Should we play classic mode?
Let's go to
Or
class
are you up
challenge.
for a challenge?
Challenge mode.
Remember that you'll need to answer using only the number of the option.
Now listen up.
Well,
with
now
our
you tell me.
first question.
Yes, Willy. Which of these animals is slower? 1. The sloth. 2. The Galapagos tortoise.
1. Those tortoises get pretty fast when they're pissed
you
off.
got it.
I've seen them. Or
Which
when
of
they're
these cities
horny.
is located further south? 1. New York City. 2.
Good question.
Rome.
Repeat?
Which of these cities is located further
Could be
south?
New York.
1. New York City. 2. Rome.
Rome.
Could you say that again?
Number 2. Really?
Oh,
I did not know
I'm
that.
afraid not. The challenge
New
is
York
over.
is lower latitude than Rome.
Your final score is 1.
Rome's a cool
Want
city.
to try to beat that score?
Yes. Oh, I see. So you keep going until you get kicked out by losing, right? Okay. So how many questions can you get right in a row, right? Echo, yes. Locked up. Echo,
Hello?
yes.
How many players do we have?
1.
Just you and me, huh? Awesome.
Yeah.
Classic mode
Your
is
words,
a
not
single
mine.
round of 6 questions. In challenge mode, you answer as
I
many
already
questions
know
as you can
this.
until you get
You're
one
wasting
wrong.
my time.
Should we play classic mode, or are you up for a challenge?
Challenge. God, it takes forever for the mic to open here.
Can you repeat that?
Challenge mode.
To answer a question, just say the number of the answer aloud.
First question ahead.
Thanks, Willy. What is another term for a rocket scientist? 1. Pilot. 2. Astronaut. 3. Aerospace/aeronautical engineer.
Number 3.
That's
Let's see how long my streak can be.
What controversial work did Martin Luther write? 1. The Jews and Their Lies. 2.
Martin Luther
How to
wrote
Kill
that?
a Mockingbird. 3. Lord of the Flies.
Number 1. He has a book called The Jews and Their
That's
Lies?
correct.
Martin Luther? I did
Professor
not know
Charles is one
that.
of the main protagonists in which movie? 1.
Professor
Divergent.
Charles.
2. Me Before You. 3. X-Men First Class.
Repeat, I don't think it's X-Men. I don't know Me Before
I
You.
didn't quite get
Did I
that.
say Divergent? Number 1? Who the fuck is Dr. Charles?
That's not the right answer. The challenge is over.
Real volume problems here. Music sky high volume, that guy's voice like a third
Your
lower.
final score is 2.
Want to try to beat that score?
Yes. Let's See how far we can push this thing.
How many players do we have?
1.
Just you and me, huh? Awesome! Classic mode is a single round of 6 questions. In challenge mode, you answer as many questions as you can.
Really?
Until you get 1 wrong.
I've heard that somewhere before.
Should we play classic mode, or are you up for a challenge?
I am up for a challenge.
Remember that you'll need to answer using only the number of the option.
First question ahead!
Yes, Willy. Which TV show titles all of their episodes with the first 2 words the real? 1. The Good Place. 2. The Real O'Neills. 3. How to Get Away with Murder.
Number 2. Fuck if I know. I don't watch TV.
Yes! You got it!
How did Earth Day end up being April 22nd? 1. The inventor's birthday. 2. The inventor's wife's birthday. 3. The inventor's anniversary.
Repeat.
How did Earth Day end up being April 22nd?
Maybe he did it for his wife, right? So it was his
1.
wife's
The inventor's
birthday.
2. The inventor's wife's birthday. 3. The inventor's anniversary.
Number 2. Oh, fuck. What was the answer?
Oh, I'm afraid not. That's the end of this challenge.
What was the right answer? Come on.
Your final score is 1.
I bet you can do even better. Wanna play again?
Yes.
How many players do we have?
1 still. Can you, like, not remember that?
Just you and me, huh? Awesome! Classic mode is a single round of 6 questions.
You know, after the 3rd time,
mode,
they
you
should
answer as many
turn
questions as you
this
can
off.
until you get 1 wrong.
I don't want to keep hearing it.
Should we play classic mode, or are you up for a challenge?
Challenge.
To answer a question, just say the number of the answer aloud.
Again.
First question ahead.
Thank you, Willy. In the word photosynthesis, what does photo mean in Greek? 1. Mix up. 2. Light. 3. Water.
2.
Yeah!
Which state has the forget-me-not as their state flower? 1. Alaska. 2. Connecticut. 3.
It's got to be Connecticut
Delaware.
or Delaware. Repeat. Forget me
Which
not.
state has the forget-me-not as
Delaware.
their state flower? 1. Alaska. 2. Connecticut. 3. Delaware.
Changed my mind. Number 2. And the correct answer is?
That's not the right answer. The challenge is over.
Why don't they tell you the answer? Okay, I think this is it. I mean, I don't think there's anything else
Your final score is
in
1.
here,
I
right?
bet you can do even
I'm going to
better.
restart it and see if
Wanna
there's
play
something
again?
else. No.
Thank you for playing Trivia Crack. Don't be a stranger.
That's it? Okay. I'm going to open it up, and then the next time at the question, I'm going to ask it, what can I buy? Sometimes there's a hidden subscription or expansion pack of some sort that you have to have listed that way. I'm going to ask it for help, see if there's any hidden features that are not being surfaced. Echo, open Trivia Crack.
All right, it's time to play Trivia Crack.
Yep.
Name's Willy, and I'll be your host.
Okay.
To start, let's take a look at our teams.
Okay.
How many players do we have?
1.
Just you and me, huh?
Here we go.
Awesome.
Okay, I guess that's it.
Classic mode is
Echo.
a single round of 6.
What can I buy?
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear that. Come again?
Help.
Classic mode is a single round of 6 questions.
Guess that's it.
In challenge mode,
Aren't there
you answer
categories
as
you're
many
supposed to be able to
questions
pick
as
though?
you
Come on,
can
that's what
until you
that's what
get
Trivia
one
Crack's
wrong.
about. It's like a massive challenge mode.
Could you say that again?
Challenge mode.
Remember that you'll need to answer using
They have
only
like a
the number
huge
of the
library of
option.
awesome questions and
Now
all these
listen up.
categories.
For the first question.
Crowdsourced, I think.
Thank
A
you,
lot of
Willy.
them, right?
How many times per minute do we blink? 1. 12 times. 2. 20 times.
2.
Yes, you got it.
The average computer user blinks as little as 7 times per minute, more than half the normal rate. What was Steve Buscemi's profession before becoming an actor? 1.
I think he was a
Firefighter.
firefighter.
2. Carpenter.
Number 1. Wasn't he? That's right, yeah.
Yeah.
He worked
Creepiest
as a
looking
firefighter in
firefighter you ever
NYC's
seen,
Little
though.
Italy for 4 years. During 9/11,
People didn't like him
he
coming
once
to
again
their
helped the
houses.
FDNY on the ground. Which of these countries has the longest national anthem in the world? 1. Greece. 2. Ireland.
Number 1. These people are nationalistic as fuck. Probably goes on for 10 minutes.
You got it.
It's all
The
anti-Turkey
Hymn to
shit,
Liberty
right?
has 158
Fucking
verses,
stubborn.
making it the longest national anthem in the world by length of text. Which word has the right spelling? 1. Massachusetts. 2. Massachusetts. 3. Massachusetts.
Number 2. How would you do that on a non-visual
killing it.
echo? It just skipped ahead. Repeat.
I'm sorry. I couldn't hear that. Come again?
Repeat. What famous Mexican singing artist is killed by a fan at 23 years old? Repeat. I didn't give an answer.
That's correct.
Which of these weighs more?
Buggy.
1. Water. 2. Ice.
Repeat. Oh, that's an interesting question.
Which of these weighs more? 1. Water.
Physics.
2. Ice.
Repeat. If you freeze
Which
it,
of these weighs more? 1.
might be forcing.
Water. 2. Ice.
Repeat.
Which of these weighs more? 1.
God,
Water. 2. Ice.
water.
I'm sorry. I couldn't hear that. Come again?
Number 1.
Yes, you got it.
Water is heavier than ice. That's why ice floats in water.
Good point.
Which of these monuments was inaugurated first? 1. The Statue of Liberty. 2. The Eiffel Tower.
Repeat? That's a good question. Eiffel Tower was sort of Victorian. I'm going to say 1860s. Repeat!
I didn't quite get that.
I think Statue of Liberty was more like... Repeat?
Which of these monuments was
Statue of
inaugurated
Liberty was like
first?
immigration era? 1880s maybe? Eiffel
Statue
Tower I
of
think was
Liberty.
1860s?
2.
Something like that?
The Eiffel Tower.
Repeat? Inaugurated
Which of these
first.
monuments was
Eiffel
inaugurated
Tower.
first?
Okay, let's try it.
1. The Statue of Liberty. 2. The Eiffel Tower.
2? What? Seriously?
Oh, I'm afraid
How
not.
old's...
The challenge is over.
Yeah, I guess Statue of Liberty they probably gave us after, like, the Revolution. No, can't be that
Your
old.
final score is
It's not the
6.
Napoleonic era. It's
Hey,
like the
You've hit quite a
1800s.
lot of hits. Would you like to appear in
So
the
Eiffel
global
Tower must have been
ranking?
way later than I thought. Repeat?
Could you say that again?
Repeat the question. Repeat the question.
Can you repeat that?
Repeat. I don't know what the question is I'm
Could
answering.
you say that again?
Yes.
Perfect. Tell us your name so we know who you are. Also, what country are you from?
Which one do you want me to answer first? My name or my country?
Can you repeat that?
Super Grognard from Valhalla.
Good call. To complete the registration, we'll need to know your name and country.
Okay, which one do you want first? You're opening the mic right now, and I don't know which one to answer.
Hello? Are you still there? Remember that you can say, repeat, to listen again.
Super Grognard.
Perfect. Tell us your name so we know who you are. Also, what country are you from?
Super Grognard from Valhalla.
Perfect. Tell us your name so we know who you are. Also, what country are you from?
Super.
I didn't quite get that.
Grognard?
Could you say that again?
Greg.
Perfect. Now tell us your name and country to complete
Just
your
told you my
registration.
name. Valhalla.
I didn't quite get that.
Denmark.
Can you repeat that?
Fred.
Perfect. Tell us your name
What
so
the
we know
fuck
who
kind
you
of game
are.
hole is this now?
Also,
What the
what
fuck?
country are you
Hello.
from?
Test your products. John from Ohio.
Excellent. Tell us your name and country and let us know who you are.
John from the United States.
Perfect. Tell us your name so we know who you are. Also, what country are you from?
Mary from France.
Thank you, Mary. You are now part
Fuck,
of the Trivia
that is
Crack
fucked
family.
up.
You are
Flow
number
there, people.
4,534 in the
Jesus.
global ranking and 63 in your region.
Oh my
Want to try to
god.
beat that score?
Yes. So there is a
How many
leaderboard
players do we
hidden behind a
have?
nightmarish. Repeat. Nightmarish VUX.
I didn't quite get that.
1.
Great! So it's just you and me. Classic mode is a single round of 6 questions. In challenge mode, you answer as many questions as you can until you get 1 wrong.
Okay.
Should we play classic mode? Or are you up for a challenge?
Up for a challenge.
To answer a question, just say the number of the answer aloud.
First question ahead.
Yes, Willy. How many Empire State Buildings fit in the Earth's deepest known point? 1. 24.5.
Stupid fucking
2.
question.
30.5.
Who cares? 20. Number 1.
Yeah!
What kind of dumb trivia is that to know? How?
Which of these is a real U.S. Senate tradition? 1. The Candy Desk. 2. The Casual Fridays.
Number 1. They don't do casual in the
You
Senate.
got that one right.
The Candy Desk is an ongoing tradition which started in 1968. A single desk in the Senate is always filled with candy, despite a no-eating rule on the floor. Which of these celebrities has their
I
own
want to check
Barbie
that
doll?
desk out.
1. Zendaya. 2. Taylor Swift.
Repeat. Barbie doll, Zendaya,
Which
or
of
Taylor
these celebrities
Swift?
has
Gotta
their
be
own
Taylor
Barbie
Swift,
doll?
right?
1. Zendaya. 2. Taylor Swift.
2. What? How does she
Oh,
not have a
I'm
Barbie
afraid
doll?
not.
Who's managing
I guess
Taylor
this
Swift?
means
Is that her
game
dad?
over.
Right? Get with it, old man. Okay, now do I go on the leaderboard here? Because I'm confused why I got on the leaderboard before.
Your final score is 2.
Want to start a new game?
Yeah.
How many players do we have?
1.
Great! So it's just you and me. Classic
Yep.
mode is a single round of 6 questions. In challenge
Let's go to
mode,
classic.
you answer
One more in
as
classic,
many
and then I think we'll
questions
call
as
it a
you
night.
can
I'm getting fed up
until
with this
you get
thing.
1 wrong.
The questions are great,
Should we play classic mode, or are you up for a
But there's no-
challenge?
classic mode. There's no
To answer a
categories. You can't
question,
pick the
just say the
categories
number
like
of the
the old
answer
trivia
aloud.
crack.
First question ahead.
Yes, Willy. Which Tom won back-to-back Oscars for Philadelphia and Forrest Gump? 1. Tom Cruise. 2. Tom Selleck. 3. Tom Hanks.
Number 3.
You're killing it.
I'm about to kill something.
Which of these vocal ranges is the lowest? 1. Tenor. 2. Baritone.
2.
That's correct.
What do 20% of the world's tech founders have in common? 1. They're left-handed. 2. They're immigrants.
Number 2.
You're killing it.
Elon Musk, co-founder of Tesla and PayPal, and Jan Koum, co-founder of WhatsApp, are both examples of this. Which Union general stalled the Confederate advance at Gettysburg? 1. General John Buford. 2. General Stonewall Jackson.
Isn't
3.
it Grant?
General Ulysses S. Grant.
Repeat. I thought
Which Union general stalled the
Stonewall
Confederate
Jackson.
advance at Gettysburg? 1.
Must have been
General
Grant.
John Buford.
Just watched the Civil
2.
War show, and
General
he was all over
Stonewall
that.
Jackson.
Has to be Grant.
3. General Ulysses S. Grant.
3. What? Who the fuck? Stonewall?
That is incorrect.
Well, what's
What
the
is
fucking
Ohio's
right
capital?
answer?
1. Youngstown. 2. Cleveland. 3. Columbus.
Repeat. Ohio State Capital.
What is Ohio's capital?
Columbus?
1. Youngstown.
Can't be
2.
Youngstown.
Cleveland.
Cleveland's just
3.
industrial.
Columbus.
Pretty sure it's number 3. Number 3.
Yeah.
What are the white lines on footballs called? 1. Lines. 2. Laces.
Laces, aren't they?
3. Stitches.
Number 2.
That's the ticket. That was the last question.
You got 5 out of 6 questions right.
I bet you can do even better. Wanna play again?
Yes. I want to know where that leaderboard went. How did I get on it? I spent a lot of time
Could you say
trying
that
to
again?
fucking put my name on it. Yes, I want to play again.
Can you repeat that?
Yes?
How many players do we have?
1?
Great! So it's just you and me. Classic mode is a single
So
round.
classic
of
mode
6
didn't put me on the leaderboard. I'm going to go back over to challenge,
In challenge mode,
see if that's
you
where I
answer
can
as
go.
many questions as you can.
Seems more likely
until
to be
you get
challenge
one
mode, but
wrong.
it didn't
Should
put
we
me
play
there
classic mode? Or are
before.
you up for a challenge?
I'm up for a challenge.
To answer a question, just say the number of the answer aloud.
First question ahead!
Thank you, Willy. Which of these was a real epidemic during medieval times? 1. The dancing plague. 2. The lizard flu.
Number 1.
That's correct!
In 1518, around 400 people in a French town danced for days without rest, and many of them died of strokes or exhaustion.
It's called a raid. Hello.
When basketball was
It's when
invented,
the,
it was played with tennis balls.
That rye
True or
mold
false?
gets them... Repeat?
When basketball was invented, it was played with tennis balls.
False. Number 2.
That's the ticket!
The first basketballs were soccer balls. Which country was the first to legalize the female vote? 1. Qatar.
Not Qatar.
2. New Zealand.
Number 2. I don't even know if Qatar gives women the vote today. Do they? Probably get your hand
You're
cut off for
killing
voting
it.
if you're a woman.
The female vote in Qatar wasn't legal until 1999.
See what I'm talking about?
Who painted Before the Exam in 1880? 1. Andy Warhol.
Before the
2.
exam.
Edgar Degas. 3. Vincent van Gogh.
Number 3. Damn it, Degas, right?
No.
Can't be
that's
Warhol. He
not
wasn't
it.
even born then.
And that wraps up this challenge.
Okay, I'm looking at a leaderboard, but it doesn't show my name anywhere.
Your final score is
Oh, here it
3.
is.
You are number 16,632 in the
pretty
global
bad.
ranking and 175 in your region.
Want to try again?
Yes. Okay, now I have a goal. I need to get out of 16,632nd place. Echo, yes.
Just you and...
Okay.
I'm sorry. I couldn't hear that. Come again?
Challenge mode.
Remember that you'll need to answer using only the number of the option.
Now listen up for the first question.
Thank you, Willy. Which of the following is considered the first type of piano? 1. Grand piano.
Not grand.
2. Piano forte.
Strong possibility.
3. Pianissimo.
Number 2.
You're killing it!
Chill, dudes. First
What's
question.
the name of our galaxy? 1. Andromeda. 2. The Milky Way. 3. Orion.
Number 2.
Yeah!
Let's keep
When did
going.
the Great War commence? 1. 1914. 2. 1922. 3. 1903.
Number 1.
Yeah!
How far can we get? What was I at? 16,600
Who is the
place?
2018 QB for the Kansas City
Oh,
Chiefs?
fuck. I don't know.
1. Tom Brady. 2.
Kansas City?
Aaron Rodgers. 3. Patrick Mahomes.
Repeat? Okay, so it's not Brady. So it's got to be Aaron Rodgers or Patrick Mahomes. I don't know either one of them. Echo, repeat!
Who is the 2018 QB
I don't
for the
know.
Kansas
I'm just going to
City
take a
Chiefs?
50-50 chance.
1. Tom Brady. 2.
Patrick
Aaron
Mahomes
Rodgers.
sound familiar for
3.
some reason?
Patrick Mahomes.
Number 3? Fucking lucky. Lucky guess.
Yes, you got it!
What great scientist left Germany during World War II and went to the United States?
Fucking all of them.
1. Albert Einstein. 2. Thomas Edison.
Nope.
3. Alexander Bell.
Number 1, Einstein. Good move,
Yeah.
Einstein.
What state is Lansing found in? 1.
Michigan.
Ohio. 2. Michigan. 3. Delaware.
2. Okay, now I'm getting into this because I know there's a high score.
Yes, you got it!
What civilization is believed to have created makeup? 1.
Gotta be the
The
Egyptians.
Mesopotamians. 2. The Egyptians.
2.
You're killing it!
Who were the 3 members of the Supremes? 1.
Shit.
Diana Ross, Martha Reeves, Mary Wilson. 2. Mary Wilson, Tina Turner, Diana Ross.
Not 2.
3. Diana Ross, Mary Wilson, Florence Ballard.
Number 1? Damn it, I knew it was 3. Shit. Should've gone with my gut.
Wrong answer. This challenge is over.
I got to 3,000th position this time. Okay, 3,037. Now I'm fucking into this game.
Your final
But Jesus,
score
what
is
a
7.
nightmare getting
You are
through
number
that name thing
3037
and onto
in
the
global
leaderboard
ranking
and even
46 in
understanding
your region.
how which one
Wanna
gets
try
you on
to
the leaderboard.
beat that score?
Yes. Okay. Okay, now I gotta beat 3,037. What I get, about
How
6
many
questions?
players do we
Right?
have?
7? 1? God, I really wish I
Great.
don't have to say that every
So
time.
it's just you and me. Classic mode is a single round
fuck
of
you.
6
Echo.
questions.
Challenge.
Great! So it's just you and me. Classic mode is a single round
Echo.
of 6 questions.
Challenge.
To answer a question, just say the number of the answer aloud.
Now listen up for the first question.
Thank you, Willy. The name Wendy was invented by the author of Peter Pan. True or false?
False?
You got that one right.
The name Wendy had been used as a girl's name since the 19th century, as a short form of Gwendolyn.
Gwendolyn, Wendy.
What was the first U.S. capital? 1. Philadelphia. 2. Baltimore.
1.
You're killing it.
It was the first meeting point of the United States Congress and therefore it is considered to have been a capital. Avril Lavigne died in 2003 and was replaced by an actress. True or false?
Repeat? What kind of a question is that?
Avril Lavigne died in 2003 and was replaced by an actress.
Repeat? What do you mean replaced by an actress? Repeat.
Could you say that again?
Repeat. It's such a weird question that it must be true.
Avril Lavigne died in 2003 and was replaced by an actress.
True? Oh, what the fuck kind of question is that?
That
It's stupid.
is incorrect.
I guess I just have to know if
I
she's
guess
still
this means
alive,
game
right?
over.
Well, I don't. Oh, man. Alright, one more game. Gonna try and beat that 3037
Your
thing.
final score is 2.
Echo next.
Want to start? I'm sorry.
Echo
I
1.
couldn't hear that. Just you and me,
Echo
huh?
challenge.
Awesome.
To answer a question, just say the number of the answer aloud.
Now listen up for the first question.
Yes, Willy. What is a kiln? 1.
If you're getting
A type of
frustrated, just
brush.
bark at it
2.
and tell it the answer ahead of
A
time.
type of canvas.
Because you can
3.
see him here
A
on
type
screen.
of oven.
Number 3.
You got that one right.
Which bird uses its beak for drinking liquid nectar? 1. Cardinal. 2. Blue jay. 3. Hummingbird.
3.
That's correct.
I wish you would show me
Who
my
resided on Mount
best
Olympus?
score.
1. Greek gods and muses. 2. Greek gods only. 3. Muses only.
Number 2. Fuck. Muses were allowed on Mount
Not
Olympus?
the right answer.
Not in my day.
I guess this means game over.
Okay, I think that's good for today. Echo, stop.
Thanks for playing Trivia.
Echo,
Craft.
exit.
Let's do this.
So, off to a little bit of a rough start there. There's several places where I'm going to start with some of the bad notes first this time to change it up. So, when you ask it to repeat, if you've missed something, it doesn't repeat what the question was. It just opens the mic again for you to answer, and you're like, I don't know what I'm answering. They should really fix that. It's kind of a pain. And then when you get something wrong, again, like that, what was the other game we were playing the other day? It wasn't Jeopardy. It was another trivia game. And it doesn't tell you what the answer is when you got it wrong. It's kind of frustrating. Oh, what game was that? That was, I don't see it here. Sorry. Blah, 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 blah. Nah, 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 nah. Oh, yeah. Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Same thing. Like, it's really frustrating when you, like, get an answer wrong. And you're like, well, what's the right one? Like, it's not like I'm going to play that question again, right? I assume. Even if I am, like, I want to know what the answer is. It's kind of a crucial reveal moment when you get it wrong. How are you going to educate yourself, right? And then no categories. Like, one thing I remember from Trivia Crack 1, at least, was it seemed to have a shitload of categories. And, like, you could go... I think there were subcategories, right? So you could go into science, and underneath science would be, I don't know, physics, and underneath physics would be astrophysics. Some menu structure like that, and I don't know if that's because they sort of crowdsourced a lot of their quizzes, which probably ended up with a lot of people griefing the system and giving bullshit quizzes. But I remember it just seemed to have this vast array of categories, and if you wanted to specialize, you could. Like, I do not watch a lot of sports, so I never want to get a sports question. But I read a lot, and I know my history, so history is good, right? Here, it's just a hodgepodge. I'm hoping they'll add that in as something you could maybe subscribe to. That's what I would do. Like, give them the base game, and be like, if you'd like 20 more categories, you know what I'm talking about? And then, God, that add your name and country part was just fucked up. Did they not test it? You got a destructive, test it destructively. And, it asked me to answer 2 questions in the same utterance. That's really freaking hard to do on this platform. Like, give your name and your country. I mean, it sounds simple, but you don't know that you can't give, like, a double name or a triple name or like a non-existent country. And so you're sitting there wondering, is it a bug? I just told it my name and I told it the country, but it repeats the question again. I'm like, why are you not accepting my answer? I gave a pretty good answer. I live in Valhalla. I mean, that was really messy. They should really fix that. It's probably because they're using what are called the default Amazon slots of like the name intent and the country intent, which is like kind of a cheap off-the-shelf way to get that to work right. But it doesn't allow like exotic or ethnic names. What era are we in, people? Like, let people say their real name, even if it's not in your database. And then it's just fun to name up a fake country. Let people role play. Hello. But for now, whatever. You could probably figure it out. But separate the questions. Name first, then country. Because trying to put all those words together, like I said before, every additional word you make people say adds an extra 10% chance that they won't finish by the end of 8 seconds, and then it won't recognize it. And you'll lose users, and you'll destroy your funnel, and your business will go to hell, and you'll die of starvation because you won't make any money because no one will be able to get to the cool features. Let's talk about the cool features, though. So visuals were pretty good. Like, every screen had a different little piece of art on it, similar to this background one, but this is, I think, from their website or the mobile game for the Trivia Crack people. But high quality vector art. Pretty good VO through it. They can't do all the questions in VO because there's probably so many of them. The VO would be too expensive. So the VO is just for sort of the UI. And then when they start asking you the questions, they use one of the Amazon Poly voices. Pretty good integration between the two, though. It sounded pretty good. On the other hand, though, stop repeating the instructions after the 4th or 5th time. My God. It's just tedious. I want to get back into the game. Just, first time in session, maybe we'll play it twice. And then after that, ditch it. Ditch it. You're just slowing it down. People do not have the patience for that, and it's just annoying. Right? Let's see what else was here. And then finally got to a leaderboard in challenge mode, which was pretty... just beating your own score in challenge mode is one thing, but then when you see yourself on the leaderboard, instantly competitive. It's kind of cheap social. It's still social. I am showing my achievements off to the world. And they can see it, and I want to surpass my score. It's pretty fun to like try and get better and better at beating your own score. But then you see how many you really want to get to the top of that leaderboard. And I shot from 16,000th to 3,000th. I'm going to go back and play that a few more times. I want to see if I can get in like the top 10. I'm curious, how many questions in a row do you have to get? This reminds me of a little bit of that live mobile trivia survivor game that was out like last year. You know what I'm talking about? I can't remember the name of it. Had celebrities make guest appearances on it, and every question, I think there'd be like 20 or 30 questions, and it would reduce down. You could win money. I actually won like, I think $5 by surviving to the end of a round one day. I split the pot with, but like some people were winning like thousands of dollars. I would love to see something like that done on Alexa, but the problem is, the questions have to be secret, and you have to be doing a live game. So if Trivia Crack could add in not only, the leaderboard's cool, but if they could add in different categories and then leaderboards for those categories, That would really be a turn on. And then if they could somehow figure out how to do a live trivia game with cash prizes for the survivors, that would be awesome. Anyway, so a few rough edges, but pretty well done. Just about as fun as Jeopardy. And you can keep playing, thank God. So on Jeopardy, you get like just the questions of the day from the show. I get like 6 questions and I'm done. They boot me out. Bye. See ya. Come back tomorrow. Maybe you'll come back. Maybe you won't. Trying to get a daily habit. Maybe it works. Maybe it doesn't. Oh, we forgot to put reminders in. And then this one doesn't have reminders again. It's not hard to put in, people. Just ask me if I want to come back tomorrow and play. I would love to play this one every day because it has a leaderboard. And, it's kind of fun. There's a bit of a luck into whether you're going to get a good set of questions or bad for you personally. All in all, pretty competently done. And I wanted to see what the number of ratings are on this thing. So let's see here. I was kind of surprised when I dug this up earlier. It says it has 3.5 out of 5 stars and only 149 reviews. So it must be pretty new because that's a pretty low number for something of this high quality. 3.5 out of 5 stars, though. I mean, yeah, there's some pretty bad visual user experience or audio user experience. What should we call that? What should we call that term for an audio user experience? AUX? No, that sounds like auxiliary. I have to think about this. Voice UX, VUX. That is what it's called, actually. Yeah, the voice UX in some of these spots was bad. Let's just say it. Bad and needs cleanup. And I hope they watch this video and they fix those problems. Okay, that's it for... so just say to your Alexa speaker, open Trivia Crack. Try it out for yourself. I think the next one we're going to check out, I'm going to finish my journey down trivia lane on Alexa. We're going to do Ultimate History Quiz, followed by the juggernaut of Alexa, the biggest, it's probably the biggest game, the Song Quiz. Heard there was a big update. Want to check it out. So tune in then. Adios.